Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, Lessonade. Do you guys know how to times any number by a series of 9? If you don't know, don't worry, I will show you in this video. But before we get started with these questions I've got here, let's go with the simple ones and start with the basics. So let's start with 2 times 9, 5 times 9, 8 times 9, and 9 times 9. These are the questions we're first going to start with. So when timesing a number by a series of 9, what we are going to do is first, we're going to take away 1 from 2. So we're going to take away 1 from the number we're timesing by 9. So we're going to take away 1 from 2. So 2 minus 1, which is going to be 1. So we're going to write that 1 here. Then we're going to see which number we will have to add to this 1 that will give us 9. So that number will be 8 because 8 plus 9, 8 plus 1 is 9. Okay, so the next one is 5 times 9. 5 times 9, we're going to do the same thing again. We're going to take away 1 from 5. So 5 minus 1 will be 4. We're going to write that 4 here. Then we're going to see which number we will have to add to this 4 to give us 9. And that number will be 5. Because 5 plus 4 will be 9. Okay, so now let's go on to the next one. 8 times 9. 8 times 9, we're going to do the same thing. Take away 1 from 8. 8 minus 1 is 7. So we're going to write that 7 here. Then we're going to see which number we will have to add to this 7 to give us 9, which will be 2. And 7 plus 2 is 9. Okay, so now we're going to do the same thing with 9 times 9. So 9 times 9, take away 1 from 9. 9 minus 1 is 8. Now we're going to write that 8 here. Then we're going to see which number we will have to add to this 8 to give us 9. And that will be 1. Because 8 plus 1 is 9. Okay, since we learned the basics now, let's go on to the other questions. But before we go into these questions, I got to tell you guys that I'll split them into categories. So in these categories, I've got the first one is same number of digits, both sides. So what I mean by that is, if you see the first question, there is 2 digits here and 2 nines here, so both have 2 digits. So that's why they're called same number of digits on both sides. On these ones, the second and the third category, so the second and the third one, there are different number of digits. So here you can see there's 2 digits and there are 3 nines, so those are different. But the difference between this category and this category is that in this category, the number we're timesing by 9, so this number here is less than the 999, so it's less than the 9 we're timesing it by. Whereas in this category, the number we're timesing by 9 is greater than the 9 series numbers. So that's why they're 2 different categories. So now let's get started with the same number of digits on both sides. First, we're going to do 57 times 99. So we're going to do the same thing with this question. So first, we're going to take 1 away from 57, which is going to give us 56, because 57 minus 1 will be 56. Okay, so write the 56 here. Then we're going to see which number we will have to add to these individual digits, to the 5 and the 6, to give us 9. The number we will have to add to 5 to give us 9 will be 4, because 5 plus 4 is 9. And the number we will have to add to 6 to give us 9 will be 3, because 6 plus 3 is 9. Okay, so now let's go on to the next one. 933 times 99, so 93 times 99. We're going to do the same thing with this question. Take away 1 from 93, which is 93 minus 1. Going to give us 92. So write that 92 here. Then we're going to see which number we will have to add to these individual digits to give us 9. We won't have to add anything to 9 to give us 9, so we will just write a 0 there, because 9 plus 0 is 9. The number we will have to add to 2 to give us 9 will be 7, because 7 plus 2 is 9. So the answer will be 9207. Okay, so now let's go on to the next one. Let's try doing this much more quickly now. So, and also this is a 3-digit number, as you guys would have noticed. So 478, we're going to take away 1 from this number, so 477. Then we're going to see which numbers we will have to add to these individual digits to give us 9. 5 plus 4 will be 9, and 7 plus 2 will be 9, so we're going to write 2 twos. So because there are 2 sevens, so we have to write 2 twos. Okay, so the answer is 477, 522. Okay, so that's the answer. By the way, before we go on to this one, I've got some questions for you guys to try here. So do these questions and comment them below. Okay, so let's go on to this one. Let's see how fast we can do this one. Okay, so we're going to take away 1 from this number over here. So take away 1 will be 7, 8, 2, 3, 6, 4. That's taking away 1. We're going to see which numbers we will have to add to these individual digits to give us 9. That will be 7 plus 2 is 9, 8 plus 1 is 9, 7 plus 2 is also 9, 6 plus 3 is 9, 3 plus 6 is 9, and 5 plus 4 is 9. So the answer is 7, 8, 2, 3, 6, 4, 2, 1, 7, 6, 3, 5. So that's the answer. So as you guys can see, we can do this question for larger numbers and do them much more quickly. And I hope you guys enjoyed this trick, and I hope you learned a lot on how to do larger numbers. So if you do like this video, give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And also, please subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and press that bell notification so you don't miss any new uploads. Now let's go on to the different number of digits questions now. Okay, these ones we're going to do a little bit different, but not too much different. So again, we're going to do the same things as before. We're going to take away 1 from 43, which is going to give us 42. But this time, we're going to see the number of digits on both sides, okay? So the number of digits on 999 is 3, and the number of digits on 43 will be 2. So if we go to find the difference between 3 and 2, 3 minus 2 will be 1. So the difference between 3 and 2 is 1. Because we have a difference of 1, we will have to repeat the 9 once. If we have a difference of 2, we will have to repeat the 9 twice, and so on. Okay? Because in this case, we have a difference of 1, so we repeat the 9 once. Then we're going to do the same thing, so we're going to see which individual numbers we will have to add to these numbers, okay, to the 4 and the 2 to give us 9. So the number we will have to add to 4 to give us 9 will be 5, because 5 plus 4 is 9. The number we will have to add to 2 to give us 9 will be 7, because 7 plus 2 is 9. So the answer is 42957. Okay, so now let's go on how to do this question much more quickly now and much more faster. So let's do with these ones. So with this one, you can see that's 2 digits on this one and 3 digits on the 9 series. So take away 1 from 78, 77, and then so we have a difference of 1 because 3 minus 2 is 1. Repeat the 9 once, put the 9 there, and then see which numbers we'll have to add to these individual digits to give us 9, which will be 2 because 7 plus 2 is 9. So the answer is 77,922. Okay, so now let's go on to a bit more harder questions, or a bit more trickier ones right here. So 835 times 5 nines, we're going to do the same thing here again. So take away 1 from 835, 834, and then find the difference of the number of digits, 5 digits on 5 nines and 3 digits here. 5 minus 3 will be 2, so difference of 2. So we're going to write the 9 twice. Going to see which numbers we will have to add to these individual digits to give us 9. 8 plus 1 is 9. 6 plus 3 will be 9. And 5 plus 4 will be 9. Okay, so that's the answer for 835 times 5 nines, which is 834,99165. Okay, so now let's go on to 33 times 6 nines this time. So a bit more harder, but not too much hard. Since you guys know the method, it will still be easy. So two digits on the left hand side, 6 digits on the right hand side. So if you find the difference, 6 minus 2, which will be 4. Take 1 away from 33, which will be 32. Okay, so because we have a difference of 4, we will have to repeat the 9 4 times, so 1 9, 2 9, 3 9, and 4 nines. So we've got 4 nines now. We've got to see which numbers we will have to add to the individual 3 and the individual 2 to give us 9. 6 plus 3 will be 9, and 7 plus 2 will also be 9. So the answer is 3 2 9 9 9 9 and 6 7. So that's the answer. Alright guys, so now we're going to look at the other categories. So in this category, you can see that the number we're timesing by the series of 9 is greater, okay, because in the series of 9s there's only 2 digits here, whereas in the number we're timesing to the series of 9 has 3 digits. So the number we're timesing to the series of 9 is greater. That's why it's a different method. Okay, for this, what we are first going to do is we're going to see how many digits are in the series of 9. In this, there is 99, so we can have 2 digits. So that's 2 digits. So what we are going to do is we're going to split this number here by 2 digits from the right. Okay, so we're going to split it 2 digits from the right. So we're going to do this. So pay close attention, guys, and you guys will get this. Okay, so since we have split this into 2 digits, we got the left-hand side of the number and right-hand side of the number. Okay, first we're going to work out the right-hand side. With the right-hand side, we're going to see which number we will have to add to the 4 to give us 10. So we will have to see which number we will have to add to the last digit to give us 10. Last digit 10. Okay, so the last digit you have to add it with another number to give you 10. The rest of the digits you can do the same, and you have to see which number you will have to add to these digits to give you 9. Okay, so the other digits are going to be 9. So only the last digit, that's 10. The other digits are 9. Okay, so the number we will have to add to 4 to give us 10 will be 6, because 6 plus 4 is 10. The number we will have to add to 5 to give us 9 will be 4. So we got the right hand side part of the answer, which is 46. Okay, so now we're going to merge it with the left hand side. So with the left hand side, what we are going to do is we're going to add 1 to the left hand side number, which is 7 in this case. We're going to add 1 to 7. 7 plus 1 is going to be 8. So we're going to write that 8 here. Okay, so now we're going to see which number we will have. Now we're going to take away that 8 from the total number, which is 754. So we're going to do 754 minus 8, which is going to be 746. Okay, so now we're going to merge these two numbers, so the 746 and the 446. So the 746 and the 46, we're going to merge them. 746 46. So that's going to be the answer, guys, as you guys can see. So we just merged them. I'll explain this question to you guys once more. So we saw that in the 99 there are 2 digits. So there are 2 digits in the 99. So we wrote 2. So basically what we did was we split the total number, which was 754, 2 places from the right. So we split it 2 places from the right. So we had to split it between the 7 and the 54. So we got a left-hand side part of the number and right-hand side part of the number. So now what we did was first we worked out the right-hand side. So with the right-hand side, what we had to do was that the last digit must be 10. Okay, so the last digit must be 10. So we added 6 to 4 to give us 10. And the other digits, so the others must add up to 9. So we added 4 to 5. So we added this 4 to this 5 to give us 9. So we just wrote the 4 and the 6, which was the right hand side. We have worked it out. So now we're going to merge it up with the left hand side. So with the left hand side, what we did was we added 1 to the left hand side number. So we did 7 plus 1, which was 8. So we wrote that 8. Then we subtracted this 8 from the total number, which was 754. We did 754 minus 8, which gave us 746. Okay, with this we merged these two numbers now, so we just did 746 from the left hand side, added with the 46 from the right hand side. So the answer became 74646. Okay, so now let's go into the next one now. 35496 times 999. We're going to see how many digits are on the 9 series. In this we can see there are 3 digits. So we're going to split the number for 3 spaces from the right. So 1, 2, 3. Split it right here. So we have split it 3 places from the right. Now we're going to do the right hand side. And by the way, this is the left hand side. We're going to do the right hand side, work out the right hand side first. So again, we're going to write the right hand side and see which numbers you will have to add to the last digit to give us 10. So again, last digit is 10. So yeah, so we will have to add 4 to the last digit to give us 10. And we will have to see which numbers we will have to add to these individual digits to give us 9. Okay, so the number we will have to add to 9 to give us 9, we won't have to add anything to it. So 9 plus 0 will just be 9. So we're just going to write a 0 there, the place of the 9. And the number we will have to add to a 4 to give us 9 will be 5, because 5 plus 4 is 9. So we're going to write there 5. So now we've worked out the right hand side part of the number, which is obviously 504. I'll explain this again for you guys once more to work out the right hand side. So what we did with the right hand side was, again, we took the 496. We will have to add the last digit. So we'll have to add the last digit number by another number to give us 10. So the last digit was 6. We added 4 to give us 10. And the others, we will have to add them to give us 9. So with 9, we didn't have to add anything to get 9. So we just added 0, put a 0 there. Then we added 5 to 4. So 4, because 4 plus 5 is obviously 9. So we wrote that 5, and then we also wrote that 0 and the 4. So the answer was 504 for the right hand side. Okay, so now we're going to work out the left hand side of the answer. So with the left hand side, we're going to do the same thing as we did in the previous question. So we're going to see, we're going to add 1 to this left hand side number. So adding 1 to the left hand side number will give us 36, because 35 plus 1 will be 36. Okay, so we added 1 to the left hand side number because it's 36 now. Now we're going to take this number, so take this number and subtract it from the total number, which is 35496. So we are going to do 35496 minus 36. So that's the thing we are going to do now. So that will give us an answer of 35460. Okay, because 96 minus 36 is 60. So we just write the 60 there. So the answer was, for the left hand side anyway, is 35460 for the left hand side. Now we have to merge these two numbers, merge them. So when merging them, we get an answer of 35460 from the left hand side, merge it with 504 on the right hand side, which gives an answer of 35460,504. So that's the answer for 35496 times 999. Okay, so now let's go into the final one. And by the way, if you guys do want to try this, go ahead and try it. Okay, and before we do the last question, I'm pretty sure you guys are enjoying this video. And if you are, give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And also, please subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and press that notification bell so you don't miss any new uploads. Now let's get started with the last one. Okay, with the last one, we're going to do the same thing again. So we're going to see how many digits on the series of 9. It's 4 in this case, so write 4 there. Now we're going to split the left hand side, so split the number we're timesing by the series of 9 from the right to 4 spaces from the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, split it right here. So we're going to split it now. Okay, so now we have split the numbers. So now we are going to work out the right hand side part first. Now we have a left hand side and right hand side. We're going to work out the right hand side first now. So 54070, we're going to see which numbers we'll have to add to 5470 to give to last digit, so which is 0 in this case, but we can't add 10 to 0 to give us 0, so we're not going to consider this as the last digit, but we are still going to use this number when merging the numbers together, but we are going to consider the 7 as the last digit because we got a 0 at the end. This is only because we have a 0 at the end, for nothing else. Okay, so I will repeat this again if you guys didn't understand it yet. So we had 4 digits on the 9 series, so we split this number 4 places from the right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. We split it here. We got a left hand side, and a right hand side. Okay, and we first worked at the right hand side, so we wrote the 5470. So what I said before was that we can't add 10 to the last digit. So we will have to add 10 to the last digit like here. But we can't add in this case to 0. Instead, we will have to add the number to 7 because we have a 0 here. This is only because we will have to add a 0. But we will still include the 0 when we are merging the two numbers. Okay, so now we're going to see which number we will have to add to 7 to give us 10, which will be 3, because 7 plus 3 is 10. Okay, then we're going to see which number we will have to add to 4 to give us 9, which is 5, because 5 plus 4 is 9. Then we're going to see which number we will have to add to 5 to give us 9, which will be 4. So the answer, but then we also add a 0 at the end. Okay, so the answer will be, for the right hand side, it will be 4530. So that's for the right hand side. Now let's work at the left hand side. With the left hand side, we've got to add 1 to the left hand side number. So when adding 1, this number is going to be 88. So when adding 1, now we're going to subtract it from 5470 minus 88. So the answer is 875382. So that's the answer when subtracting 88 from 875470. So now we will have to merge these two numbers once again. So it's going to be, answer will be 875382 with the right hand side of the answer, which is 4530. That's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you learned a lot from this video. I know it's quite a lot to take in, but well done, guys, for going through the video. And by the way, if you do like this video, give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And if you haven't already subscribed to our channel, please go ahead and subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any new uploads. I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching.